Look at your phone right now. How many of those notifications are actually for you? And how many are just people demanding a piece of your soul? We've been lied to. We've been told that being reliable is a virtue, that being the person who always picks up, who always says yes, who is always there, makes you a good friend, a good partner, a good person. But here is the cold, stoic truth. If you are available to everyone, you are available to no one, least of all yourself. Today, we are exploring a forgotten power. It's not about being rude, it's not about ghosting people for the sake of a trend. It's about the Stoic fortress. It's about becoming unreachable, so that when you finally do show up, you bring a version of yourself that actually carries weight. By the end of this video, you will understand why Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, spent more time in his own head than in his imperial court. You'll learn why your availability is actually a sign of your own insecurity. It's time to disappear, not to hide, but to build. Think about a gold mine. If the gates are left open and anyone can walk in and take a handful of gold whenever they feel like it, how long does that mine stay rich? Not long. Soon, it's just an empty hole in the ground. You are that mine. Your attention is the gold. Seneca once wrote, "No person hands out their money to others, but how many give away their lives?" We are stingy with our wallets, but we are absolute spendthrifts with our time. We let people interrupt us for things that don't matter. We respond to emails at 11 p.m. We take calls from friends who only call when they need to vent their toxic energy into a fresh ear. Why do we do it? Because we're afraid. We're afraid that if we aren't reachable, we'll be forgotten. We're afraid of the FOMO, the fear of missing out. But the Stoic asks, what are you missing out on? A gossip session? A meaningless party? A chance to solve someone else's problem that they should be solving themselves? Every time you say yes to a trivial interruption, you are saying no to your purpose. You are saying no to your deep work. You are saying no to your peace of mind. To understand how to be unreachable, we have to look at Epictetus. He wasn't a king like Marcus Aurelius. He was a slave. He had no control over his body, no control over his schedule, no control over his life. Or so it seemed. Epictetus taught that we have one thing that is truly ours, our prohairesis, our ruling faculty. It is the ability to choose how we react and where we place our focus. He realized that even if his master chained his leg, his mind remained free. Why? Because he made his inner world unreachable to his master's cruelty. Now look at your life. You aren't a slave in ancient Rome, but you are enslaved by the ping of a notification. You have given the keys to your ruling faculty, to Mark Zuckerberg, to your boss, and to your needy cousin. Being unreachable is about reclaiming your prohairesis. It's about deciding that your focus is a sacred space. Marcus Aurelius called this the inner citadel, a fortress where no one can enter without your permission. Does your fortress have walls, or is it a public park? So how do we practically apply this in 2026? We can't all go live in a cave. We use the Stoic filter. Step 1, the digital border. Your phone is a tool, not a leash. If you respond to every text within 30 seconds, you are teaching the world that your time has zero value. You are telling them that you have nothing better to do. Stop. Set deep work hours. Turn off the badges. Let the calls go to voicemail. Step 2, the quiet no. You don't need to give an excuse. When you give an excuse, you're inviting a negotiation. I can't make it because I'm busy implies that if you weren't busy, you'd be there. Instead, try, I'm not available for that right now. Period. No further explanation. That is Stoic clarity. Step 3, the death of the people pleaser. Stoicism teaches us that the opinions of others are indifference. They don't affect your character. If someone gets angry because you didn't answer their 2 a.m. text, that is their problem, not yours. You are not responsible for their emotional regulation. Here is the paradox. When you become unreachable, your value skyrockets. In economics, this is called scarcity. In Stoicism, this is called dignity. When you are always available, you are common. You are background noise. But when you disappear into your work, into your growth, into your silence, people begin to wonder. They start to respect your time because they see that you respect your time. Think of the people you admire most. Are they the ones constantly posting on Instagram stories? Are they the ones always available for a coffee chat? No, they are the ones who are in the lab. They are the ones who are hard to reach because they are doing something that matters. When you become unreachable, you find something you've lost: your own voice. In the silence of your unreachability, you can finally hear what you think instead of what the world wants you to think. This is where true Stoic wisdom is born, not in the crowd, but in the solitude of the citadel. I want to give you a challenge. For the next 90 days, I want you to practice being unreachable. Pick 4 hours every day where your phone is in another room. Pick 1 day a week where you are completely off the grid. And pick 3 people in your life that drain your energy and stop being so available to them. See what happens to your focus. See what happens to your anxiety. See what happens to the quality of your work. As Marcus Aurelius said, everywhere, at each moment, you have the option to accept this event with ritual and joy, to treat this person as they should be treated, and to approach this thought with care so that nothing irrational creeps in. You cannot do that if you are constantly being pulled in 1,000 directions. Close the door, build your fortress, become unreachable. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and join our community of modern Stoics. Leave a comment below with the word fortress if you're committing to reclaiming your time. Remember, the world can wait. Your soul cannot.